What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? So, this video I'm doing is a quick one too. I know I've done more than one in a day, and that's not like me. But, so I was on my Facebook page, and someone put a video up about gender reassignment surgery. They actually put the video, it was an animated video of how the surgery is performed. So, as I watched the animated video on how they were slicing through a male penis to turn him into a female, it was animated, but they've done it. They actually had a show on, uh, was it MTV? I think it was about the boy who turned to the girl. I can't think of his name, but so I had 10 years of surgery as a surgical tech, and I worked at a major level 1 trauma center hospital. And a lot of the surgeries we did were like surgeries no surgeons wanted to touch. On the Eastern Seaboard, they came to us. I've had people come in with freaking tumors and like huge off their heads, cancer that was they said was inoperable, and we did it. So when I saw this video, I was intrigued by the um, surgery itself and how intricate it was. But as I watched it, I felt a sense of dread. And I proceeded to say, and I put what I said was, I said, as a medical professional, I can appreciate the intricate details it takes to perform this surgery. But I also said, as a human being, I'm troubled by it. Um, and I proceeded to say how God made all of us perfect. We are all perfect, all of us. In every way, every little imperfection you have, every little thing about you that is not perfect. I have freaking issues with my skin. I have issues. I have stretch marks from having children. I have all this. But you know what? I love every single piece of it because all that is something about me that I had to go through the struggles. So it's the things about me. I can tell a story about everything. There's a scar on me. I got this one from the autoclave. I got this one off the dang on freaking washer. And so I have a story to tell about everything, all my stretch marks, my 5 children. So I can tell those stories. And so my thing is this. I said that the people were perfect, and God made us all the way we are, perfectly imperfect. And when we all set out our own agendas, we end up going against what's God's will. And we all pay in the end. If God made you who you are, okay, whether you are a girl or boy, if you decide, and I don't know, people say that people are born gay. I can't say that I can fully go with that because babies, like I've said before, babies are innocent. Babies know nothing about sex. Babies know nothing about right, wrong. Babies don't know. They're taught. They're taught right from wrong. Babies are taught evil. Babies are taught good. Babies have no idea. They don't know. So how can you be born? I mean, we're born into sin, but how can you be born gay when you have no idea what gay is? You don't know what gay means. You have nothing. This is something that's taught to you. How you learned it, I don't know. Many times, like in this generation, young people that's coming up right now, I think they're becoming bi as a fad. They're really not gay because you can tell gay males and females. A lot of the gay males and females I've seen, and a lot of them are disturbed by these bi males and females that's actually hitting the road right now. They're actually not really happy with them, and I can truly say that I can understand that. They tend not to. Oh, sorry about that. This song is called God by Prince. I used to love this song. Um, it's one of those songs that always touched me. I had this album actually. It was a purple album. It was one of his purple albums he had, and I used to listen to this song all day. And my brother, you call himself being a DJ, and took my album, and he was using my album because on the other side of the album was the song he did with Sheila E. called If you cannot make babies, maybe you can make some time. That's a pretty Erotic City. Erotic City was on the other side. So God was on one side and Erotic City was on the other side. And my brother was scratching my Erotic City. He messed him out. I cried and cried. Oh my gosh. And then my album got broken. My heart was broken. So anyway, past Prince, because that's my baby daddy, y'all. Um, I think that so babies are not born with the knowledge of sin, with the knowledge of anything. We teach them sin. We teach them things. No one's born. Everyone's born innocent. You have a clean slate at birth. Your slate becomes tainted. Your slate has. Good evening, Randy. How are you? Your slate um, your slate has your plate gets things piled on it as life goes on. You get taught how to lie. You get taught how to steal. You get taught how to cheat. You don't know those things. You learn them from watching others. You learn them from your parents. You learn that stuff from society. That's not something you're born knowing. You don't know that when you're first born. You're taught that. And I believe a lot of times with the situation, like I said, with these young people with this bisexual thing, I think a lot of them are following into the trend, a fad or whatever, because many of them will go bounce back and forth between men and women. And a lot of times they'll go to a woman, girls will go to a woman and thinking that, because they didn't had enough of boys or whatever, males have given them the blues. So they decide, I'm going to start dating women. And then they start dating women and realize that it's the same stuff. Man or woman, you're going to go through the same thing. It really doesn't make a difference what gender you're dating. You're going to go, gay males go through just as much stuff with their male boyfriends as a female goes through with their male boyfriends. It's the same process. Gay females go through just as much stuff with their female girlfriends as they would go through with a male boyfriend. So it's the same process. It's the same process. All it is, you just change the gender. It's not going to, you can't run away from one sex and say, I'm going to try another one because I'm sick of y'all. You're going to the same drama. Same situation. I have a coworker, and she's gay, and guess what? Her significant other is jealous. She can't speak to other females. She can't look at other females. Guess who goes through that as well? Men. Men go through the same thing. They can't look at other females, can't speak to other females. Guess what? Same drama. Same drama. Just a different sex. Same drama. If you think you're going to run away from all that drama, going to the other side, you're not. You're going to end up in the same drama. So there's no sense of trying to say, well, I'm tired of them because I have to deal with all this drama. You're going to deal with the drama. That's just the way, that's part of it. Relationships are filled with it. Relationships are about drama. So, about the gender identification, and so a lot of people were on there saying that I was being judgmental because of my comment about how everyone was beautiful and everyone is perfectly imperfect, and God made us this way, and how how we make our decisions, and how we basically are going against what God's will is, and that we should try to follow what God's will is. And they got upset with me and was saying I was judging, and if a person's happy, then let them be happy. And I proceeded to let them know that I can't change anyone's mind. I can only give my opinion on how I feel about it, spiritually and emotionally. I've had patients on my table who are Well, they were in half the process. We had patient they were doing surgery on, and they were doing a heart surgery, and it was a guy, at least they thought, but he had breast. Yeah. So imagine surprise when they pulled back the covers and there were some boobies sticking up. They were like, anesthesia was like, whoa, whoa. Can y'all go look at the records? Whoa, whoa. So it became a situation. They was like, you know, they had to verify they had the right person on the table. Because he didn't disclose that he had some boobies. And so I think that a lot of times, I know people say they feel like they're another sex, and I can't say that it's not wonderful being a girl, because I find that more males become females than females become males, and that's most likely probably because of those organs. You can't build. I guess you probably could build a penis out of a vagina, but it is. It's not going to function. It's not going to work. Just as a vagina is not going to function. Yeah, he can stick something in a hole, but there's no baby's going to come out of it. You're not going to have a period. It's just a hole. It's no difference in having anal sex. So what's the difference of cutting off body parts? You're laughing, but I'm serious. It is just a hole. Either way, if they make you a penis, you can't get higher. They have to add. Actually, and I've done these surgeries too. I'm a surgical tech. Well, they have to put prosthetics in. So the old way they used to do it. I'm not sure the new way because I haven't done surgery in a long time. But the old way used to do, they had these rods, right? And the penis, like men who are not able. Hey, how you doing? Blessed tongue. They had these rods. So what they had was, we had males who were actually not able to, they were impotent or whatever, and so we wanted to help them. So what we would do is, there was two little silicone rods they would put up to the side. The surgery was basically, they were thin, they weren't real big, but they were put on each side of the penis. And in the old way, they had more than one. It depends on your wallet. So there was one that they could implant, and you press the button and it inflates, and as it inflates, it'll actually make the man become erect. One of the older ways prior to that was they had the little ball where you can pump it up, pump, 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 pump. So I was involved in those surgeries, and I've also done surgeries where men had taken freaking too much Viagra, and they were stuck like this. Now, the tragedy of it is, only way you can get that down after like so many days is to take the blood out. We had to cut it. Yes, we did. We had to cut it. I still cry for that penis because, a hard penis is a terrible thing to waste. Yes, it's the truth. A hard penis is a terrible thing to waste. And he couldn't come down no more. He was laying there in pain. We had to cut and squeeze the blood out. And they made me do it because I was a girl. I didn't mind it at all. It was pretty nice size. I had to use both hands. But anyway, I've done a lot of different types of surgeries. I have not done any. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Randy. I try to just, be entertaining. I'm just my real self. And so, I've never been in any kind of reassignment surgeries, and I don't think that would be something I would actually want to be involved in, because I think a lot of times people they have a dysmorphia. I think and like I said, I'm not saying it's not wonderful being a woman and being a girl. It is awesome being a girl. I used to, when I was younger, I wish I was a boy because I was a tomboy, and I used to like climb trees and jump rope, climb trees and catch lizards and back home, I'm from Michigan. I used to like catch lizards, and we used to go hunting for grasshoppers, my brothers, we used to catch worms so we could go fishing. So we would wet the grass all day in our yard. And then he and I got little flashlights, and we went out at night and caught our own bait for fishing. So we caught night crawlers. And so, yeah, I used to feed freaking ants to spiders and all kinds of stuff like that. I love playing football, tackle football. But I just wanted to be a boy on that. But as I got older, those desires to be a boy went away, and I'm glad that I'm a girl. I'm happy to. Thank you, Randy. I plan to. I didn't want to be a boy anymore, and I was happy that I was a girl. And just please have um, have been grown up to be a woman and experience that I experienced. I've been happy with that. And I don't know how a person could not be happy in their own skin. And it has to be something in your family or someone had made you feel so out of place that you have to be you want to completely change your whole person and be someone else. And that just means that you are not happy. You're not a happy person with who you are. How can you not love you so much? That means someone didn't love you the way you needed to be loved to give you that fullness so you can feel like you are enough to make you feel like you are the great a wonderful person. um yes, that's my baby daddy. I can't help it. I love Prince. Prince is just he just he makes my heart go pitter pat patter pit. I cried on the floor. I was on the floor when he passed away. You don't understand the pain. I'm still suffering from this man. Every time I hear his songs, my heart I still want to cry for him. It's hard for me. So, anyway, I'm going to try to get past that part because I'm going to start crying again because I love this man. I do. He's such a brilliant mind. Oh, he had such a brilliant mind. Anyway, I think that a lot of times people don't love themselves because they weren't loved by people who should have been loving them. And they tend to, um, I won't cry, Randy. I pulled it back. But let me tell you, it's hard. It's hard. Whew. Mm. This man just breaks my heart. I hear his songs, his music. I'm pressing forward. I am. It causes me tears every time. Oh, I love Prince. Y'all don't understand. I was heartbroken. I still am. It's like your first love, and you just never get over that first love. And I'll never get over this man. Uh, he takes my breath away. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and I don't think I've ever met a man that's ever done that in my life again. I've never met any man in my life to ever take my breath away like Prince has. Never. Anyway, oh yes, I'm sure a lot of people were. I saw purple everywhere, and I had to go to work. I was a mess. I was a mess. My eyes stayed red the whole day. I couldn't do nothing but cry. I couldn't do nothing but cry. But we go back to my topic. Um, I never met you yet. That, you know what? A lot of men tell me stuff. They walk up to me and they'll say little things. And men have told me, "Oh, I'll make you my wife. You're gonna make me better man." And a lot of times I just kind of just hear what you guys saying. I'm from a show me state, baby. Okay, I don't believe in words, cause I'm a show and prove every time what kind of woman I am. And many times men they start off strong and they fall apart. And then the real them comes out. But I'm still going strong with the real woman that I am. So I'm left in the side mode. Anyway, I'm not trying to put you down out there, Randy. I'm just saying I've been through all that talking. I'm from the show me state. I need a man to show me. I don't want you to tell me Jack. I want you to. You lost 5 people in in 2013. Oh man, I can imagine that pain. Um, it was, yeah. I haven't lost a lot of people, but that one was one of, besides my grandmother, that was one of my pains that I suffered. And was it you? That was one of my pains. Prince kind of tore me up. But anyway, back to my topic. I mean, I want to talk about what I was talking about. I think that a lot of people some people were offended. They were saying that I was judging, and I was not judging. I was basically just saying that, I felt like um, that people should just love who they are and that they were beautiful. And they got upset and started saying that I was judging and let people be happy. I can't stop a soul from being happy. I can't stop you from being happy. I can't stop you from having that surgery. If you got 20, 30, $40,000 to spend on that surgery, then and you have money like that, hey, how you spend it? It's like women go get their boobs. And then they were saying things like, well, what about those who go get cochlear implants and all this stuff? Hold on. First, I've done um, oral laryngeal surgery, okay? And so the oral surgery, when they do ears, okay, I can tell you about this procedure because I've done this procedure. They do not cut ears off so that people can start to see. Okay, Randy. They actually make an incision right here behind the ear. They pull the ear back, and they make an incision behind the ear. It's when they're doing cochlear implants, or they're doing. We have temporal mandibular. I mean, not temporal, but what do you call it? I'm thinking about TMJ. It's a I can't think of the name of the procedure. But anyway, it's basically we're going to go in and basically do cochlear implants, or we're going to go in and take out the eardrum or whatever. Say that person has damaged eardrums, and we're going to go in and take that stuff out. So once I get the names of the surgery, I'm trying to get all these surgical names in my head. But basically, this procedure doesn't require the ear to be severed, or removed, or reassigned. Um, I have done surgery with babies who were born with their intestines on the outside, and I've done surgeries with all kinds of different types of surgeries, all kinds of different types. They were intricate. I've done freaking free flaps. A person had cancer, and they had to remove the mandible, and they took off all the bone out, and they went down to the leg, and they took out the fibula, little piece of it, and recreated. They put a plate there, and they recreated a jawbone, so this person won't look so deformed. It's a reconstructive surgery so that they won't look so deformed. Now they can't eat and chew because there's nothing there, but their facial structure is still intact. Now they got a feeding tube that they'll be eating through for the rest of their days, but it's nothing cut off. Nothing's reassigned. This is basically, well, those are cut off because they have cancer. That's extreme situations. This is not the situation to where a person they decide, I don't want to be a boy anymore, I don't want to be a girl anymore, and cut things off like their breast. Having breast cancer and removing your breast is devastating to a woman. It's devastating. So to have a woman say, I don't want to be a woman, and cut your breast off, just voluntarily do it because you choose not to be a woman anymore. It's like, wow. Breast cancer is really serious. And when a woman loses her breast, she feels like she's not a woman anymore. She doesn't feel like a woman anymore. Because that's what makes a woman sensual and sexual. Her breast and other things. So, well, I'm trying to get some of my lingo for surgical lingo, but I try to explain it the best way I can, and I don't think that people understand that this that the reassignment. If you are not happy on the inside, changing who you are on the outside will not make you happy on the inside. You will always be changing something. You will always be changing. If you are miserable and sad and lonely and you're messed up on the inside, your outside is still going to be messed up. You'll look at yourself and you will not be satisfied with the you created. That's why people consistently have plastic surgery. Females, well, I want a bigger butt, and they go out and get a butt, a bigger butt than the butt they have. Then they're not happy with that butt anymore. That butt ain't good enough, so then they go get another butt, a bigger butt, and then they go decide, well, this butt is not bigger enough, and then they'll go get another one. I'm trying to explain it, Randy. And then they decide they go get boobs, and the boobs they go get aren't big enough. So they go get bigger boobs and bigger boobs and bigger boobs. So they're way out here. Then they regret, oh, I got these big boobs. I don't know. Then one day they finally realize, oh man, what am I doing? I looked in the mirror. You look in the mirror at yourself, and you go get plastic surgery and get their nose fixed and get their cheeks done and get their eyes done and get their everything done, and they still look in the mirror and be like, oh, look at that. I need to get that fixed too. And they're constantly cutting on themselves. Because if you're not happy with you on the inside, if you don't love yourself, no matter how much surgery you have, no matter how much surgery you have, you will never, ever be happy with who you are. You'll never be happy. I don't care. You can have 10 million surgeries, and the who you are you'll never love you. You will always be searching to love you, and you'll never love you. So the best thing is to do is not to go have surgeries and cut yourself, cut off body parts and do all of this stuff, but learn to love yourself first. You gotta learn to love yourself first. All your imperfections you gotta love. Yes, you gotta love yourself first. You gotta love who you are. Every little bad part about you, you love. I know. That's right, Randy. You do have to love yourself first. You have to love every imperfection you have. You know, there's some things you can adjust. I had crooked teeth. Oh, they were so bad. But that was because I was younger. It sucked my thumb. And just, they didn't grow right. So I did go get braces put in, but I didn't have my teeth pulled out. All I did was straighten them. That's it. That was just a minor thing. Plus, my bite was off, so I had to do it anyway, regardless. I mean, two of my sons have their teeth the same way mine were, and they never had surgery. Thank you. You have to. Dang on freaking realize that, they were fine with their teeth. And I would have been fine with mine. But my bite was like this. So these are my teeth. My jaw set like that. So instead of my teeth sitting on top of each other straight like this, my jawline was off. So it's like constantly would click, 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 click. And sometimes it would get stuck. And I couldn't chew on one side of my mouth at all, because my jaw line was off bite. I had a mold of it somewhere. I think I still have it. And it actually showed my bite being off like this. And so once I got my braces, I straightened it all out. And look, it all came back. But I had to go through a lot. So that's just minor things, that I had to do so that I could eat properly and straighten my teeth. Because I really didn't care much about my teeth being crooked. I just cared more about my bite being bad. And I couldn't chew on the other side of my mouth. Yes. Domestic. Huh? So I just learned to just, but everything, nothing else I would fix. I'm not gonna go off and get boobs and things like that. I'm 50 years old. These right here, honey, whoever man I'm with, you gonna have to love these things just the way they are, baby boy. I ain't got no big booty. No, mm-mm, no. My little thing, my, it ain't little, but it ain't ginormous. You know, it's just enough. It's enough for whoever. Look, I don't know if you can see it. Look, it ain't no big booty. No big booty. Just that's enough. Enough cushion for the pushing. That's all I got. I don't have a whole lot of it back there. I just got enough, and that's it. And so you have to be happy with what you see, because what you see is what you get. Every little imperfection, you're gonna see it all. You're gonna see all my imperfections, and I am not embarrassed by them. Why are you laughing at me, blessed home? Um, I'm gonna give. That's all you can see. That's all you're gonna get. So, um, this video is getting too long. I didn't mean to make it so long. I wanted to say a few words and get off and things like that, but um, just love yourselves, everyone. Keep saying what I'm thinking. Well, thank you, Randy. Um, I can't be anything but be who I am. When I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I have to go. This is getting to the. You're off today. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed your day. Um, I do have to go because this video is getting 30 minutes, and people complain. They be saying my videos be too long. But they don't be understanding y'all be talking to me. And that's why it gets longer. When y'all talk to me, it gets longer because I have to answer back. I don't know how to not answer back. That's it. I mean, I guess I could just go through the video and um, I mean, I could just not answer back and just let it go. But I like to talk to you guys. I really do. I enjoy talking to you guys. I like when you guys come on. And so I appreciate you all, every single one of you. You know, I appreciate every comment, the good ones and the bad ones. Like I said before, um, and I like talking to you too, Randy. I know, and I know. I'm sure other people don't want to go through this whole little thing of you and I having our conversation. They're like, why don't you just call her on the phone or something, then you get off the dang on YouTube. And I don't give my number out like that. You know, people far away. I will. Thank you, Blessed Home. I will. Um, well, Randy, I'm going to get off of this, and I'm just going to say that I am. I am. And I just want you all to know that you all are beautiful, beautiful, and beautifully perfect, and perfectly beautiful in God's eyes. And I want you to just be thankful for the way you are in every little part of you. Even if there's bad things that's wrong with you, you could have been born with all kinds of imperfections, but they're perfect imperfections on you. One leg shorter than the other. You could have been born with all kinds of other things. Appreciate those things about yourself, and you know God didn't make you the way you are just be out of that circumstance. Sometimes man do things to make things happen, but you're here for a reason. Mm-hmm. Black woman, black women, yes. So I just love you all. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being perfectly imperfect. And I'll see you on my next video, okay? All right. You guys have a great day. I don't celebrate Easter, but, you know, have a happy holiday to some of you. Um, I got to go now. So I'll talk to you guys later. My next video.